Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Bald Metal Nerd coming at you with another video. And in this one, I thought I would show off my workflow for adding music to my digital collection, how I listen to it, all that fun stuff. Obviously, this is what works for me really well on Microsoft Windows. Clearly, the procedure would be somewhat different for either Mac OS or Linux. So this is going to really apply to Windows only. This applies to any version, from basically. I hope you're not still using Windows XP, but this would probably work on Windows XP. But this will certainly work on Windows 7, 8, and 10, no problem. So anyway, my preferred method of ripping CDs is a program called FreeAC. A lot of people really like Exact Audio Copy, but I somewhat prefer this one. It's a little easier to configure, and I think it works absolutely great. So I'm going to go ahead and insert a CD into my computer here. Give it a moment to be recognized. I know, it's thrilling to watch this stuff in real time, guys. Okay, the drive activity has finished, and it looks like the program has already automatically identified what the CD is. And now, keep in mind, I've already configured my options for ripping and all that. I chose to use 320 kilobit constant bitrate MP3 because, personally, to my ears, I can't tell the difference between that and FLAC. Of course, your mileage may vary. You can also obviously have different encoders that you want to rip this thing to. So as you can see, we got different options. We got MP4, FLAC, MP3, OGG Vorbis, Windows Media, and Wave. I think those are plenty of options. I use, again, 320 MP3 because it sounds great to my ears. What do I know, right? So anyway, since we've already identified this thing, let's go ahead and rip it to my specified directory. So I'll go ahead and you just hit this green button, and then it'll kind of go through. And I'm just going to kind of show this off in real time just so you guys get an idea of roughly how long this takes with a typical CD. It's not an incredibly lengthy process, but obviously it takes a small amount of time, which is fine. And I actually have it configured to make sure that it rips accurately. Let's see if it'll let me look at those options while it's ripping. No, it won't. But anyway, there are options basically where you can have it try to rip for speed or for accuracy. I always recommend setting your options in these for accuracy. If you guys want me to do a full guide on how to use this program, let me know in the comments below. I'm just kind of showing the after effect of, hey, it's done. This is how I move it into my collection. So unfortunately, like I said, we just kind of got to wait on this thing a little bit. And I recommend doing this, try to do yourself a favor. Don't try to let your stuff backlog too much because otherwise you can definitely spend many hours getting this just the way you like it. After I rip the audio, which is actually, I'll show you the directory it's going into right now. It's actually going into this one here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another folder for it so it's easy to, hold on, let's take a look here. See what year this thing came out. It's going to be in the metadata. I think it's a 2003 album. Yeah, it is. So this is just for my personal nerd tendencies. You guys, of course, do not have to do this. But I'm going to go ahead and create a folder name like that. We got the year first and then a dash in the album name. You'll see why here shortly. Let's go ahead and click back to the Ripper and just give it a minute. So basically, I'll go ahead and show off just real quick the folder that I'm copying this into. As you can see, I have some named with the, basically the way I like to do it is I separate music by basically music I like. Since this is on my NAS device, this is all just music I like. I have a folder for just my wife's music, and then I have a folder for stuff that we both like. So this is basically the folder of stuff I just like. So obviously, I break it down by artist, and then inside the artist folder, I like to sort, you know, and this is something I've been working on. I haven't gotten all of my, clearly I don't have all of my folders up to date yet. It's something I've been doing over time to actually get the naming convention exactly the way I like it. And we're down just to 2 tracks here, thankfully. All right, and it's all done. So get out of that. And then the program I like to use to edit the tags is called MP3 tag. So I'll go ahead and just change the directory to the one that we just basically CDs. Oh wait, I didn't put the MP3s in there. I skipped a step. That's my fault, guys. So let's go to where the files are ripped. We'll just move the files into the folder. Boom. Okay, now we actually want to go into MP3 tag. By the way, I will link the programs I use in the description below, guys. Go ahead and select the folder. And then if we want to change anything, just go ahead, and I like to have the album artist the same as the artist. Comment I just erased because who cares. I changed the genre to whatever I want. Basically, obviously, at this point, I'm just editing the tags. And the only thing we're missing at this point is album art. And to get that, just go to Tag Sources, Cover Art, Music Brains. And it's going to look for matches here. And let's see if we get up. Yep, that's the one. Powerman 5000, Transform 2003. Next. And that's a decent size, 500 by 500. So yes, we'll definitely want to use that. Hit OK. There you go. And then we just save our tags. Boom. So I guess I have to oh, I don't know if it looks like we have to change this genre again. Whatever. Not a big deal. There we go. Now it's accurate. And I guarantee. And as you can see, we got a ripped file here that's playing just fine. And as you can see, that's 320 kilobit MP3. You can also see the bit rate if you configure it in this program here. As you can see, we got 320 kilobits. Perfect. So all you got to do now is just move the thing to where you actually want it. So pretty simple. We'll do a cut and paste. So we'll move it from location A, put it in location B on the NAS. And there it is. And now we go into Music B, which is my preferred media player. And we scroll down to the artist. It should already be there. See, it's already re-added it. And as I said before, basically I like to do replay gain on it. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. And that's pretty much it. Obviously now it's in my media player on my NAS, and it will instantly play when I choose. So let's go ahead and kind of revisit that for internet obtained music, as we'll put it. And clearly that doesn't, we can skip ripping the CD because there is no CD to rip. So let's go ahead and just go over this again. We'll go to change directory. We'll go to this one. And it looks like the artist here is TYR. So let's go ahead and kind of do the same thing. We'll go to action, tag sources, cover art. Discogs ones doesn't really tend to work for me. I'll just show you guys what happens when you try to go Discogs. It just opens a browser window, right? So yeah, I don't know why it does that. If somebody really wants to comment below on that, feel free. But MusicBrainz works fine. And it looks like, okay, it's the second one there. There's the album art. Boom. There you go, right? So real easy, right? Boom. There's that, and the tags are done, so we're not going to worry about that right now. So there you go. The other one, the volume analysis, is done for Powerman 5000. So let's go ahead and show you guys what I do next here. I actually don't have a TYR folder yet, but that's real easy to fix. Let's see here. Okay, we'll go with boom. TYR. Go in there. And now we'll go ahead and make sure we name this thing properly. So this is, album is Valk, yeah, whatever. So let's go ahead and rename this one here. VAL. YRJA. Okay. There you go, right? And boom. So now we got an artist folder with an album folder nested inside. Oh, I already created the TYR folder on the NAS. Whoops, whatever. So all we got to do again is cut, paste, back to Music B, and it will recognize that artist very quickly. I'm always really impressed with how quickly stuff shows up in Music B. Let's see here. Already there. So boom. We'll do that volume scan and give it a moment. There you go. Replay gain applied. Ready to listen to. So anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope this was helpful to you. Give you some ideas. Let me know what, if your workflow is different. If you think you have a better, more efficient way, please let me know in the comments below. As always, if you like this, thumbs up. If you hate me, thumbs down. Share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.